My, like, thought it was a spider on me. My, eye makeup, my eye brow pomade, like, builds up on this brush. It gets all fucking crusty. So I gotta get it off. That drives the shit out of me. Drives me insane. Let me tell y'all. School is kicking my ass. I read online that if you take your eyebrow pomade and put it on your hand, it works better because it activates and warms up the product. Do you hear that? Let's hope this car mount doesn't fall, or I'm gonna be one mad ass bitch. Like, it's funny because I'm actually a catfish. Like, I just posted some bomb ass selfies on Facebook, but like, that ain't the real me, y'all. Don't let me fool y'all. I just be flexing for the book. This is some good ass lighting. I ain't even mad at it. So, a continuation of the whole crackhead story I was telling. I swear, hey, how it shakes. I swear on my life, there are crackheads that live under my house. Call me crazy, call me what the fuck you want, but I swear, like, at night, I'll hear little crackheads, like, having their little conversations. Yeah. And, like, I kind of live in crackhead territory, so, like, it wouldn't surprise me if they just be cooling on it out here, but, like, that shit is scary. And, like, last night, I heard all these, like, banging and all these loud-ass noises under my house, so it's, like, because Maggie, like, she'll go into the house and, like, sleep and stuff, so it makes me wonder if the crackheads live under my house. Like, am I paranoid? Am I becoming a crackhead? I don't know. Like, I'm really hoping my suegra whipped up some comida because a bitch is hungry and I need something to eat. I literally got dressed and got ready to go to my man's house and to take some selfies. I know I'm not the only bitch that does that. Ah! See, this car mount won't keep itself up. Ah, stop! There we go. No, but for real. And like tomorrow I have an art final at 2, and then I have a lab. Ah! Stop falling! There we go. Wow, that's shaky. I need one that's more stable, but like, LOL, I bought this at like Home Depot. I bought this at like Home Goods for like $4. Look at that. It's like, fuck my life. And I need, honestly, to get a camera so that I can play my tunes and vlog, you know, but I don't know. I was going to go see my best friend at work, but my man called me asking me where I was at, so I'm on my way, Papa. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. And my mama's trying to go to the movies tonight, so Ruth and I might have a little movie date later. So I'll take you guys with me if we go on a little date. And I'm a sucker for the way that you move, baby. I'ma be you, baby. So I did like my self tan earlier. It looks pretty badass in person. It doesn't really pick up on the camera. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Wow, I'm surprised the whole camera mount didn't fall when I hit that bump. Ah! Okay, so my man and I are in Walmart, and we see his family. And I'm like, what's up, y'all? I did this one, okay? An old man that I know that runs a business in this town is in front of his family and is like, oh, hey, baby, and just goes in for the hug. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Full makeup on, spray tan, and he's in a white shirt. So I'm like, oh my gosh, hey, and I just hug him, and I'm like, and he's like, I sure hope your husband over there or boyfriend doesn't get mad because I'm too old to be fighting. Where's my man when I need him? Where is my man when I need him? I mean, I can't see out of my window, and I'm about to be late for school. Am I gonna stop and get myself a bag of chips? Yes, I am. I'm also gonna eat my sandwich on my way to school. I don't even know why I'm going to this class, because we've already did the math, and even if I make 100 on my final, I'm still not gonna pass the class with a B. So I just have to retake the class anyway. So I'm like, what's the fucking point of me going? Good question. I also wore this shirt last week to school, last Monday. But my teacher kicked me out of class, so I guess it really doesn't count. Hee hee. Oh. Should I save my sandwich for when I get my chips? Looks like no, because I'm opening it. A little update, I finished my sandwich. Ah! I legit was coming in way too hot. I'm gonna be late. I don't know if I've discussed that yet. I also don't know if I'm stopping for chips, because, you know, I hate eating chips in the classroom, because it's like you're crunching. I just passed a cop. And everyone's just like listening to you crunch. And like, I eat chips really weird. I like to suck on chips. I like to get the flavor off of them. And it's just uncomfortable doing that in a classroom full of people. I also have an art final at 2 o'clock. Which how do you study for art? Someone tell me. I've been trying, and I read the chapters, and I reread what she told us to know about. Excuse me. I have a feeling she's going to ask a bunch of like specific questions, like explain the romanticism art culture and explain pop art. And it's just like, I took this class so it would be easy, not so that I would actually have to learn these things. You see what I'm saying? Who knows? And then at 9 o'clock, I have a lab test, which I've honestly given up on that class. Like, if y'all only knew the half of it, I've been kicked out of that class for 2 days in a row. So, like, I don't even know. Why? Why does this keep happening? Let me tell you. Today has been a bitch. I have the video you're watching now all the way edited. She's ready to go. I'm getting ready to post her from iMovie to YouTube. Tell me why. iMovie was like, there's not enough room on this device. You need to free up some storage. So I was like, bet. So I go through, and my smart ass was like, maybe I should just delete all of this footage that's in that video. God, I'm in my man's truck, and this thing is fucking huge. Okay, no. So I thought it would be a smart idea to just delete all of the footage since it was already edited into the video. Well, if anybody knows anything about iMovie, which clearly isn't me, you would know you can't do that. I don't like driving this big truck. It's so big. So I deleted all of the footage. Every bit of it's gone, and my foot barely touches the pedal on this thing. But no, all the fucking footage is gone. All of it's gone. So I was like, because not only did I delete it, I also like deleted it from the delete box. So I'm like, wow, what do I do now? So thank gosh, I still had some of the footage on my phone, because that's where I record at. So I was able to salvage some of the footage, but not all of it. Like, the footage where I'm in my room telling the story about the neighbors with the crackheads, you won't see it because, it got deleted. Hee. Oh, and by the way, I also failed my art final. Isn't life great? But no, as I was pulling into college this morning, I thought of a fucking hilarious story to tell y'all. And when it happened, I was too scared to talk about it because I didn't want to go to jail. But, like, it's fine now. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I should be more discreet about where it happened at, just in case. Oh, see, I'm telling y'all, it's hard driving this big old mamma jamma. Anyways, so a couple months ago, I'm pulling into college, whip it into a parking spot, trying to just park, minding my own business. So I pull in, and it was like between me and then there was another car. It was just a whole bunch of cars, and there was one small parking spot. And the car that was next to me was this big old fucking car. I'm not gonna say what kind of car it is because that just scares me. So I was like, yeah, I drive a little bitty ass car. So I was like, fuck yeah, of course I can fit in this small parking space. I ran right into that car. It not only, it like went thunk thunk, and the car that I hit went thunk thunk. Hold on, let me get some money out of the bank. I don't even know how I'm gonna reach because it's, fuck. When I tell y'all I'm driving a big ass Mamma Jamma truck, like this thing is lifted. My big ass, I have to jump into this truck. Okay. Hold on and I'll continue the story. Give me a second. I have to open the door. Like, that's how big this thing is. Okay, so back to my story. So I was like, oh fuck. Like, I was so scared because it shook my car when I ran into the other car, and it moved. The other car rocked when I hit it. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to jail. So what is my immediate response? I was like, run, bitch. Because I was like in such a hurry to get out of the situation, I just threw my car into neutral, thinking I was in reverse, trying to back off of the car. Excuse me. So I'm freaking the fuck out. I get in reverse. I take 3 seconds to look at the other car. Barely this big of a scratch. I don't even care what my car looks like. I just throw my car in reverse and then skirt the fuck out of there. So I call my mom as soon as it happens, and my mom's like, Grayson, I hope you know hitting and running is illegal. So I was like, what do I do, Mom? Do I go back? Like, leave a note? What do I do? Mom's like, no, don't go back. You're gonna fuck up my insurance. So I'm sitting there getting ready for work. It's about 12 o'clock. I have to work at 1. I'm terrified. I'm like, I'm fixing to go to jail for hitting and running because there's cameras at the college. So I get dressed for work and I go back. I go back to the scene of the accident, and I looked and the car's gone. The car is gone. The car I hit is gone. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So I go inside the building and I tell them that I hit the car, and if the car comes back and they're wondering if someone hit them, it was me. But the woman at the school was like, honey, by the time they notice the little bitty scratch on their car, they're not even gonna know where it came from, so you're okay. So I was almost a felon for like 0.3 seconds for doing a hit and run. Doesn't that look like a cop right there? Them fucking vehicles piss me, oh, I just spit. They piss me off. Those, like, I don't even know what, like, Department of Transportation vehicles, they have like a fucking light bar on the top, and they make you think that they're police officers, and they're not. I don't have time for that. I really just don't have time for that. But, like, let's talk about this lighting. It makes a bad bitch's skin look real clear because my skin's not clear. And, like, I owe Proactive, like, $60. And they just keep sending me all these bills for $60, and I just keep ignoring them. And then now I'm scared it's going to go towards my credit. Because now that I'm an adult and I have, like, credit, I mean, I don't have any now, but I'm trying to build it. Everything I do, I'm scared is going to affect my credit. Like, when I go to pay my cable bill, I'm like, will this go towards my credit? And they're like, only if you don't pay it. And I'm like, so you're telling me if I pay my credit or my cable on time, it does not go good for me. But if I pay it late, you fuck me. Aren't y'all great? Today has